Model Y is quickly becoming one of Tesla's most popular vehicles. As its popularity grows, more individuals are making wagers on Model Y. However, it is crucial to remember that the Model Y is costly, and if you spend a lot of money on this car, you should obtain the best quality available. If you've decided to purchase a Tesla Model Y but are still determining all the available options, we're here to help. In this video, we will evaluate all available options and assist you in selecting the optimal one. So, let's get started. Number 1. The long-range variant. The EPA estimates that the long-range variant can travel 330 miles and reach 60 miles per hour in 4.8 seconds, whereas the performance variant can travel 303 miles and reach 60 miles per hour in an astounding 3.5 seconds. You're enthusiastic if you're a speed demon who wants the market's fastest Tesla Model Y. There are few faster cars on the market right now, so if you go for the performance variant, you won't often be overtaken or passed. Here's where the long-range option gets interesting. You can increase your vehicle's acceleration after taking delivery. With the $2,000 acceleration boost, your 0 to 60 time lowers from 4.8 seconds to 4.2 seconds, a savings of around 0.6 seconds. This is extremely fast, but the performance variant is even faster. Nonetheless, the 0.7 second difference between the two kinds is still considerable. The difference between the two types is still substantial, but it has shrunk dramatically due to the rise in acceleration, making it an essential consideration before making a purchase. Number 2. The performance variant. Choose the performance variant if you are a true enthusiast and can afford it. The 21-inch wheels are attractive but feature the narrowest sidewalls we've ever seen on a production vehicle. The inferior ride quality will result from the lowered suspension. The enhanced suspension and high-performance brakes will result in a fairer ride. We would be fine with losing 27 miles of range in exchange for such a remarkable performance. Despite saving you $3,000 compared to the performance variant, a 0 to 60 speed of 4.2 seconds at $2,000 is insufficiently quick. As the price difference between the two options is only $3,000, you should investigate the performance differences before making a purchase. The long-range model costs $5,000 more than the performance variant. The front-wheel drive base model costs $65,990, while the top-tier performance variant costs $69,990. Number 3. Selecting the color. The next step involves choosing a color scheme. Pearl white and midnight silver metallic are the default colors, and they are free. If you desire one of the other shades, you will have to pay an additional $1,000 to $2,000. Change the exterior color to red multi-coat, which is $2,000, black for $1,500, or deep blue metallic for $1,000. Although standard white is a stunning color, the bumpers do not match it. If you strive for perfection, keep this in mind. Even though it is improbable that you would never notice it, it is essential to mention it. Tesla has recently made numerous adjustments, and we now find it tolerable. Number 4. Wheel selection. The next stage entails choosing the wheels for your car from among two possibilities. The automobile is equipped with beautiful 19-inch Gemini wheels with replaceable hubcaps. You may remove the hubcaps if you don't like them, but their better aerodynamics are intended to extend your highway range. Numerous individuals informed us that they powder-coated their wheels black and look terrific. When driving in snow, the Continental all-season tire offered with these rims is a massive improvement over the tires included with the induction wheels. We may now discuss the induction wheels, which increase the price by $2,000 but look absolutely fantastic. We are significant admirers of the induction wheels and believe they look great and complement the exterior design perfectly. When the road is dry, the vehicle is acceptable because the tires have strong traction. However, when it rains or snows, the tires are inadequate. Thus, drivers in snowy areas may wish to use induction wheels instead. Number Number 5. Tow hitch. After that, you may add a tow hitch for an extra $1,000 before delivery or $1,300 at your local service center. If you intend to pull a trailer or other object behind your vehicle, it is strongly recommended that you order a tow hitch when you order your car. It is a much better alternative if you only intend to attach bicycles or a load carrier to the rear. Numerous local suppliers offer installation services, or you can perform the installation yourself. Number 6. Determining the interior. Interior design is undoubtedly the most exciting part of the purchasing process. The standard black inside is the less expensive of the two options, costing $1,000. Upgrade to the somewhat spacious cabin. We believe that everyone should see how lovely the white interior is. If you don't like the white interior though, it's not a big deal. Just choose the black one. If you prefer the white interior, you must spend an additional $1,000. Number 7. Seating configuration. The vehicle's interior is available with either 5 seats or 7 seats. Upgrade from a 5-seat cabin to a 7-seat place is $3,000. The 7-seat layout is exclusive to the long-range model. The performance model lacks this option. Now, the third-row seats in the 7 third-seaters row are pretty uncomfortable and cramped, but they serve various purposes, making it an enjoyable alternative worth the extra $3,000. The third row is better suitable for children than adults of a specific size. People as short as 1.7 meters have reported pain when seated in the third row. The bulky piece of trim is a primary issue. The back seat passenger will be thrust forward by the model's cushioned ride and the road's bumps and obstacles. However, they are so close to the glass and trim that they will likely collide with it multiple times. We see no concerns with transporting infants or toddlers in the rear. Number 8. Full self-driving options. And now for the most polarizing feature accessible on every Tesla, driver autonomy. The total cost of autonomous driving equipment is $12,000. On city streets, $15,000 will buy you auto park, auto steer, and autopilot. These features enable hands-free driving, lane-changing convenience, and parking in traffic. Because it is impractical and unsafe, we do not suggest completely autonomous vehicles to most people. However, consider it if you are a highway commuter who enjoys extended driving lengths. We trust that you have made a firm decision and are satisfied with the outcome. Our comprehensive Model Y buyer's guide concludes here. Leave a comment if you have any unresolved questions. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more content such as this.